Hello guys, Namaste, Namaskara. I'm your stock market teacher, Matthew. And in this video, I'm going to make it very easy for you on how to use Tradingview.com. I am here to share with you 14 years of my trading experience, and I have been making videos to make it very easy for you to understand how to trade or invest in the stock markets based on technical analysis. So in today's video, I'm going to show to you how to make the best use in an easy way in Tradingview.com. Alright, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, Stock Market Teacher. Hit on the bell notification, like, share and comment as much as possible so that others also can make this video useful and make this video easier for them to understand how Tradingview works, what are the things that you can look at. Alright, so this is a bit lengthy video because I'm going to show you in detail how the things work on Tradingview. Okay, what are the features that are available for in Tradingview.com, and how to make it easy for you to understand and to take the best extract from Tradingview.com. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Okay, now this is the link, this is the web address, okay, to Tradingview.com. So you just type in Tradingview.com. okay, it brings you to this page. Okay, now I have already signed in. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to sign up with Tradingview.com to get the best use of Tradingview. So what is a sign up? Sign up is nothing but how you create a Facebook account, how you create an Instagram account, how you create a LinkedIn account. Alright, so in the similar way you need to sign up. You just need to provide your email address, okay, provide a password, and you will be able to immediately log in instantly. Okay, so once you log in, okay, this is how your profile will show here. Now this is the page that it will come up with. Okay, this is the page, the home page of Tradingview. So what you're seeing here on Tradingview.com, okay, the home page, you can see the chart, you can see trade, market, screeners, community. Okay, on the top panel, on the right hand side panel, okay, you can see here, you can see watch list, you can see alerts. So I will take you through these things, okay, in a moment, and we will see how you can use this, okay, how it is useful for you, and how you can take the best things out of it. Okay, so on the front page, if you see here, you got something here on as editor's pick. Okay, and you got your market summary here. Now this is I do not feel this is of any use. This is basically the users have put in their views about that particular asset class, what they think about it. You too can do it. Okay, I can show once I come here to this part. When I discuss this part, I will show you how you can update here. Now the market summary. Now what is market summary? Basically in this part here, Tradingview is showing you what are the indices across the globe are doing. Okay, what are the indices across the globe are doing? So basically it is defaulted to the US markets. As you can see here, you've got S&P 500 E-mini futures. So it is showing you that what is the how they are trading. Okay, Nasdaq 100 E-mini futures, how they are trading. They are showing the negative Dow 30 E-mini Dow Jones futures, how they are trading. So we are more interested with the Indian market. Okay, since we looking at, if you want to look at the Indian markets here, see here you see once you go into this indices, okay, you've got a list of markets across the globes. Okay, and you have so many lists here. Now you have here is what you're looking at. okay, our Indian markets, Nifty and the Sensex. It is giving you the overview here. This is the Nifty and the Sensex. Okay, you have across the globe the markets. So this is the market summary here in the front page, the home page of tradingview.com. all right, now here, okay, with the indices, okay, you can have see currencies as well. Okay, so you must be already aware now that you can trade any instrument. Okay, you can trade any instrument. Now, for example, say in India, okay, for example, if you want to trade in commodities, okay, what are the commodities? Commodities are your gold, commodities are your silver. All right, so these are your commodities, and many more commodities also can be traded. So if you want to trade them, you can trade them. Okay, you just need to find a broker who provides you the facility to trade in commodities. Okay, and commodities can be traded. Along with that, currencies also can be traded. Forex can also be traded. Okay, so there are brokers out there who provide you the platform, the facility to trade on most of the instruments. Okay, to trade on most of the instruments. So here what you're seeing is currencies. Okay, so you've got different currency pairs here. You got Euro USD, you got GBP USD, you got USD Japanese yen. Okay, you got Australian dollar versus US dollar. So you have currencies here in this tab here in currency. So next to currencies, you see futures. Okay, what are the gold futures doing? What are the crude oil futures doing? You got the natural gas futures, cotton futures. So all this data is displayed along with the crypto also. Now you must be already aware of what a craze it was in the crypto markets a while ago. The crypto market crashed. Now again, you can see, if you know how the things works in regards to price action, the crypto market is now showing a bit of a strength towards the upside. All right, so you can see here all the cryptocurrencies, the bond market. Okay, what are the bond markets here? So we have got India 10-year bond market. Okay, so you have all these details here on the market summary. Okay, so there is nothing much in regards to the front page, the home page here. Okay, this is just gives you an overview about the market summary and some of the editor's picks, as they call it. Okay, you can put in your views, your ideas here on the left hand side panel. Right, so this is about the home page. Now diving in. Okay, now diving in, what you need to do is, okay, you need to click into the chart. Okay, directly let's go to the main area of TradingView. Okay, you need to click onto the chart. So once you click onto the chart, okay, this is a main page of price charts which opens up in TradingView. Okay, so what you need to do, go to tradingview.com, create your profile. Okay, this is your main home page. Okay, you got a market summary, you got editor's pick, but we are more interested in the main features of TradingView. So to understand that, you need to go into the chart. So here is the tab that you need to go in. So just click on that tab, chart. Okay, so once you click on that tab, chart, so you get into this part here. Okay, this is basically a graph. Okay, this is basically a graph represented to us in a form of a price action, different price action. Okay, so I'll just take you through this layout here. Now this rectangular shaped or a square shaped area, this is the main area in terms of the price action. Okay, this is the main area in terms of the price action. Right, so what you're seeing here is the price movements of a particular asset class. Okay, now asset class means it could be stock, that is the equity, it could be commodities, it could be foreign exchange, it could be bonds, it could be cryptocurrency. All right, so it is a price action provided to us here in this portion here in this area. This is the price action. Okay, now here at the bottom, okay, on the x-axis, okay, on the x-axis what you can see here is the time. Okay, it's the times, and on the y-axis you have the value. Okay, the as asset class prices based upon the market forces, they move up and down, up and down. It shows, okay, at what price it is currently trading at, and at what price it was previously. Okay, and at what price it was previously. Now see here, this is the time, right? So we don't have much data for this particular stock, Zomato. Okay, the reason being Zomato got listed recently. Okay, it got listed recently, so we have data only from 23rd July. But say for example, you go to Tata Motors. Okay, if you go to Tata Motors stock, all right, if you go to Tata Motors stock, you see here, you can go into the historical data here. Okay, you can go into the historical data here, and you will get the data in regards to what has happened with regards to Tata Motors previously. Okay, you can go to many years ago as well. Okay, you can go back into the history, you can find the data in regards to the price action for Tata Motors. So this is your main area in regards to the price action. Okay, in regards to the price action. Now I'll take you through this part first. Okay, I'll take you through this part first here, the top part here, or the top panel. Okay, and let's understand what can be seen here and how you can make the best use of it. Okay, now here, okay, this part, symbol search as it is called. So if you are interested to, you know, pull out details, the price action for any particular stock or any particular asset class, what you need to do is you need to go on to symbol search, click on it. Okay, you got the search option here. So I did Tata Motors, so let's do some other stock here. Let's say for example Infosys. Okay, let's do Infosys. Now when I click on Infosys, okay, now you see here the symbol of Infosys is INFI. Okay, Infosys Limited. On exchanges it is traded, it will show up here. So now you can see we are looking for Indian exchange, so you got NSE stock. Okay, Infosys is also traded in futures. Okay, and Infosys is also traded in BSE stock. Okay, in the cash market. So INFI is traded in the cash market and also in futures. So you've got our Indian flag here. All right, and also let's not forget, Happy Independence Day. We celebrate our the 75th independence. So yeah, so this is your Infosys stock here. You just put in the data here. Okay, type in the name and you get the data here for Infosys Limited. So just click on Infosys Limited here, NSE. So once I click on Infosys Limited NSE, now you see here it has pulled out all the price action for INFI Limited. Okay, the current price action plus the historical price action. Okay, so if you go see here, you have got a current price action and the historical price action for INFI. Okay, so this is how you can pull out the data for INFI. Now you don't see you don't have to all the time go here and click INFI and pull out. No, what you can do is, see, if you cursor is on this particular price action chart, okay, you can directly type in, okay, you can directly type in that particular stock name and it will get pulled out. Okay, now let's say Reliance. You see here, I just typed Reliance on my keyboard and immediately it goes to the symbol search page. And you get the list of options for Reliance Industries. So click on Reliance Industries stock NSE and then you get Reliance Industries shares. You don't have to go to this here symbol search, click here and then find the data. No, directly type in, okay, directly type in the stock that you're looking for. Let's see, Havells. Okay, I just directly typed in my keyboard and you got Havells India here. Okay, so this is how you can look out for the stock name or any asset class. Now in tradingview.com you don't only get the data for the stocks traded in Indian exchanges, you get the data for the stocks traded across the globe, you get the data for a commodity traded across the globe. You get the data for the foreign currency exchange as well. So if I want to know what is happening with the USD INR, okay, I just type in USD INR. Okay, you have three options here. I always prefer this platform here, Onda. Okay, so just click here. Now you got here, you see USD INR pair, how our Indian rupee is trading against the US dollars. Currently it is at 74 rupees 0.14. okay, so this is your US dollar data. I just pulled out it from the chart directly. I didn't go here and pull it out. Okay, so that is search option. Next is the time frame. Okay, now this is called as the time frame. So if you don't know what a time frame is, I have made a video in regards to a time frame. Go check my videos. All right, you will understand what a time frame is. So what is this time frame? Now you see here these candlesticks. Okay, these are referred to as candlestick, the price action. Okay, this data represents for 1 day. Okay, every candlestick represents 1 day's price action. So if I place the cursor here, okay, let's pick out some stock and then it will be easier for us to understand. So let's go to Tata Motors again. So here, if I place the cursor on this, you see here the date says as 13th August 2021. If I place a cursor on the previous candlestick, it says as 12th August 21. Okay, before that 11th August 21. So every candlestick represents 1 day's price action from 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So that is your daily time frame. So similarly, you have different time frame here. So if I click here, okay, if I click here, you see here I've got a minutes time frame. Okay, and you've got an hourly time frame, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 or 4 hours. You've got days, 1 day time frame. You've got 1 week time frame. You've got 1 month time frame. So you have different time frames here if you go to this option. So if you want to look for a daily time frame, you can keep the daily time frame. If you want to look for a weekly time frame, just click on week. Okay, you see here you got a weekly time frame here. So that means each candlestick represents 1 week's data. So this current candlestick here, this one, the green color candlestick, is the last week. Okay, this candlestick is a week before that, so it's a weekly candlestick. Okay, let's go back. Now if you want to go back to the daily chart, okay, I'll show you a shortcut. You don't have to go to this here, change it to daily. No, what you can do is, okay, a simple way is, see, now I've changed it back to daily. Just type in 1D, okay, and hit enter. Okay, you got your daily time frame. You see here earlier it was on weekly time frame, now it is back to daily time frame. I'll just do it once again. So I'll just change it to weekly time frame. So if you want to go to a daily time frame, just click on, okay, just click on 1D and hit enter. It just takes you to the daily time frame. Now if you want to go to an hourly time frame, what do you need to do? Okay, you don't have to go here, click on 1 hour time frame. No, what you just need to do is 1 hour, okay, 1H, and then click on enter. See, we got the early time, 1 hour time frame. Okay, you want to go to a 5-minute time frame, just click 5M and 5 and enter. Not M, just 5 and enter. You got a 5-minute time frame. You want to go to a 10-minute time frame, just click 10, 10 minutes, it shows, and hit enter. Okay, so you got a 10-minute time frame here. All right, so this is how you can change the time frame. Now I'm back to the daily time frame here. So this is your daily time frame. All right, next you see here, okay, in this particular option here, this tab here, you've got the ways you can pull out the price chart. So basically what this rectangular box shows, this is a price chart. Okay, this is a price action chart. So this candlestick is presently defaulted to the candlesticks. Okay, these are called as Japanese candlestick. Now you have different price charts here. So you've got a bar chart here. Okay, now what we are looking at is candles, Japanese candlestick. You've got a hollow candles here. It can be represented in line area, it can be represented through area, you can represent it through Heikinashi, Renko. So there are different price charts one can use. Okay, now I'm always comfortable with candlesticks because it is exclusively used by the best of the best traders out there, so I prefer using the Japanese candlesticks. All right, So if you click on bar chart here, you see here the same price action is getting represented through a bar form. Okay, through a bar form. If you see a line form, line chart, you see here you don't have any details about open, high, low, close. It's just represented through a line graph. Okay, so basically this is your graph. Okay, it gets portrayed up and down, up and down. So this is your price chart. So I'll just go back to candles here. All right, so now you can see here this is your back to the Japanese candlestick. So this is your option to change the price chart appearance. Okay, now next tab, okay, is called as compare. Okay, so if you click on compare, now you can compare Tata Motors stock, okay, with other stocks in the same sector. Okay, which are the other stocks that are in the same sectors as Tata Motors? Let's say Escorts. Okay, let's click on Escorts. You see Escorts here. Okay, just click on Escorts. Okay, now what it is showing here, you see here, this is represented through in the form of a line graph. Okay, this is represented through in the form of a line graph. Okay, so this is of not much use. You can't do much analysis out of it. Okay, so you don't need to do it. I'm just showing you if you want to compare it with other stocks in the same sector, you can see what is happening here. So you've got Escorts here. It's in the form of a line graph. What it shows, okay, let me tell you what it shows is, see, Escorts is trading much better, okay, than the Tata Motors stock price. Okay, it is showing that the graph is about the Tata Motors. So Escorts is trading much better than the Tata Motors stocks in regards to the price action. All right, so let's this is what it is. So you have just let me take this out. Okay, so this is your way to compare it. So what I did is just compare, say, Escorts. Okay, and then click on Escorts. Now you've got a line graph represented here for Escorts. Now if you want to take it out, you see here it gets displayed here in the left hand corner. So if you want to take out this Escorts line graph from here, just place a cursor on this name here, Escorts. Okay, you see here, click on the X option, the remove option, just click on it, it's gone. Right, that's simple. It's very simple. Next tab is the indicators tab. Okay, you got the indicators tab here. Now in this if you are not aware, there are many indicators market participants use to make a trading or a investment decisions. Okay, so just say one of the indicators, let's say for example moving average. Okay, moving average. So if I type on moving average, okay, you see here you got many different moving average here. We need, okay, so if you are using a simple moving average, so this is the option you need to select. If you are using a moving average, exponential moving average, that we call it as EMA, you can use this option. So I'll just go to SMA, that is simple moving average. If I click on it, okay, I'll just close this. You see here the moving average line, okay, is plotted here. Okay, now it is defaulted to 9. Okay, so you see here MA9, okay, it's defaulted to 9. So here the moving average line is plotted here. Okay, it's, you can change the MA line to whichever number of days you're looking for. So if I click on the settings option here, okay, it brings me to this particular page here. So you can change the moving average number of days. So it's defaulted to 9. If you are using a 20 moving average, okay, 20-day moving average, you just need to change it to length 20. Click on OK. Now the line, you see here, it is changed to MA20. Okay, it's changed to MA20. Right, so this is your moving average line. This is one of the indicators. So if I want to remove it here, come to this here on the left hand side, just click on this cross remove option. Moving average line is gone. So if you want to put the volume indicator here on this chart, so all you need to do is go to FX indicators. Okay, in the search, type in volume. So you got volume oscillator, you got net volume, you got volume. So we need volume. Plain and simple, just volume. So click on volume. You see here the volume details is plotted here. Okay, the volume details is plotted here. All right, Now this is the number of shares traded on a daily basis, it is giving here. So if you say on any day you want to check what is the number of shares traded here, just place a cursor on that particular candlestick and look here on the left hand side. You see here the numbers are displayed here. So here the last Friday, what was the number of shares traded in Tata Motors? You see here in the volume, you can see it is 34.923 million shares. Okay, 34.923 million shares were traded in Tata Motors. Okay, if you want to go back into the history, okay, now you on this particular huge red candle, what is the number of shares traded? You see 164 million shares traded. Okay, on that particular day on 6th July. So this is the volume option. Now here if you see, the volume is displayed here at the bottom. Okay, the volume is displayed here at the bottom. You can just change it to different panes. Okay, so if you place your cursor here on volume, you got 3 dots here. Okay, if you click on these 3 dots, okay, you see here you come here to move to, okay, it will place that volume bars, okay, above the price action or below the price action in a new pane. So if I click on new pane above, okay, so what happens? You see here the price is displayed here separately and volume is displayed here in a different pane separately. Okay, so earlier how it was along with the price action in one chart. Now if you want to display it separately, this is how you can do it. If you want to display it in a pane below, okay, just click on existing pane below. You see here, all right, okay, it comes back into one form. Now just click on 3 dots here, move to a new pane below. You see here it gets separated. The price action is separated by a thin line here, okay, and the volume bars are separated here, so you can see the volume details here. So now earlier the number of shares traded was showing here, now it is showing here. Okay, so if you want the separate bar, separate pane, you can choose that particular option. So let me remove that. So here is what you get: indicators. Okay, now you get financials. Okay, so if you want to understand the financials of any particular stock, you can go to the financials. Okay, you got say income statement, you got a balance sheet, you got cash flow, you got statistics. So you got different financials statements for this particular stock. Okay, so there are other platforms also which give you the financials. Okay, so you can use the other platforms also to understand what is the financials of the company. All right, so this is the financials option. Okay, templates. Okay, now what do we mean by template? Now if you have any favorite template, okay, if you have any favorite template, you can create that template. Now say for example, let me go to the indicators. Let me put in volume. Okay, just click on volume, and also I will put in a moving average. Okay, so now I prefer to make my trading and investment decisions using volume bars and using a moving average line. Okay, that is moving average plotting of the graph. I want to make a trading. So this is my template that I'm using. So I want this template to be saved. So what I can do is, so all you need to do is click on templates. Okay, save indicator template, give a name to that template, say MA volume. Okay, I'm just giving a MA volume. Okay, just say moving average volume template. Okay, remember symbol, remember interval, just click on save. Okay, what it will do is it has now saved your template. So now if you go in here in the templates, you see here the template that I created, it's here. So what it will do, every time I want this favorite template of mine to come up, I just click on this favorite template and it will show up here. Okay, this is my favorite template. Then I can change the stocks according to different stocks for the same template. If I want to remove the template, I just click on cross. Okay, do you really want to delete study template MA volume? Click on yes. Now that template is removed for you. Okay, it's no more there. All right, so this is way to create a template. All right, next thing. Okay, if you see here, okay, it says alert. Okay, it says alert. Now what is an alert? Okay, create an alert. Now let me first help you understand what do you mean by alert. Now you see there are so many stocks that are traded. Thousands of stocks are traded on the NSE and BSE exchanges together. Okay. Now it would be very difficult for me to understand when to buy that, but you buy that particular stock. Now say for example Tata Motors stock. Okay, you want to buy Tata Motors at the support level. You want to buy Tata Motors at the support level. So if you are not aware what the support level and the resistance level are, please go and check my videos. Okay, I have explained in one of the videos, okay, how to look out for that support and the resistance levels. All right, and you will understand better of where the trading decisions should come in. All right. So going back to alerts. So now if you want to buy Tata Motors at the support, now say for example this is my support zone 280 level, this is my support zone. So I want to buy Tata Motors when it comes to the support zone, that is 290 285 levels is my support. That's the time I want to buy it. Presently the Tata Motors, if you see, is trading at 307.25. you see here, it's highlighted here, Tata Motors trading at 307.25. Okay, I don't want to buy Tata Motors here. I want to buy when it comes to 290 or 285 levels. So what I can do, I can create an alert. I don't have to keep looking at the screen all the time, take out my mobile and say, oh my god, where is the Tata Motors, has it come to 285 290 levels all the time. No, what you can do is you just place an alert. Okay, just click on alert. Okay, say the stock that you're creating alert for, Tata Motors. Okay, you can select an option. Okay, you can say when you should be notified with an alert. When you should be notified with an alert, say you can just say crossing. Okay, and you can give the value. So currently it is trading at 307.25. so when you want to buy when it comes to the 285 zone. So what you can do is you can say when Tata Motors comes, okay, value, okay, to 290, you can send an alert to me. Okay, either on an app, okay, okay, or through an email, or if you are already on the Tradingview website, it will just pop up here. Okay, so these are the three options you can select here. Whichever option you're comfortable you want to, just click on that option and just say create. Okay, an alert gets created. So now once you create an alert, where to check whether the alert is created? Okay, I'm just show you here. You see here this alarm kind of a symbol here. So if you just click here, you see here your alert on Tata Motors is created. Okay, so that means the alert is there. All right, so when it will notify you, okay, when it will notify you when Tata Motors comes to this particular zone, zone that you're interested in. So when it crosses 290 level, so you see here there's alert created here, the orange line that you can see, the alert is created. So when it crosses that line, it will alert you immediately. All right, so that is your alert. So if you want to remove that alert, just click on alerts here. Okay, and you can remove that alert here. All right, you just have to click on remove option. Okay, the alert is no more there. Okay, you see here that orange line is gone, it's vanished. So this is your alert option. Okay, now replay. What is a replay? Okay, replay is nothing but you can play the price action. Okay, you can play the price action from where you want to replay them. Okay, for where you want to replay them. So now if I click on replay, you see it's asking me to click the starting point. So I want to replay from this point. So I just click on it. Now you see that price action is no more from there. From that red huge candle, those candlesticks are no more from that particular level. So once I click on play button here, okay, now you see here that candlesticks is getting from that candlestick, the huge red candlestick, the replay is showing us how the candlesticks are forming. So you can increase the speed, you can decrease the speed here. Okay, see here. All right, so it's back to the current price action, the last Friday's price action. So this is a replay button here. Okay, this is a replay button here. Now this is a, okay, see, this is the name of the chart. So every time you put any indicator, you can do it either through a template, favorite template, or you can just click on it. So all your work, okay, all this data gets saved. Okay, so here in next, coming to the next option here, the chart properties. Okay, the chart properties option here, you see here you can change the symbol colors, okay, the price chart color. So that's the first option here, symbol. Now you see here by default it is taking red candlesticks and green candlesticks. So you can change the color of the body, you can change the color of the candlestick borders, you can change the color of the wicks, okay, by choosing this colors. It will also show you what is the pre-market and the post-market color to be shown. It will show us. All right, so you can do all these things here in the chart properties. Okay, so now if you say appearance, now appearance is, see, background is solid. So this background what you're looking at here, okay, this background is solid. If you want the vertical grid line, if you want the horizontal grid lines, you can change them. Okay, so this is in the appearance, you can change it. Okay, so now different ways. If you click on gradient, okay, you can click on gradients and say okay, it will change accordingly. I prefer this solid, so I'll just leave it there. Okay, so you can do all the chart properties changes and the appearance changes on this, or you can just right click here, okay, click on settings. Okay, so you don't have to go here on this chart itself, just right click settings and you can change the appearances. Now I spoke about alerts just a while ago, so you don't have to go to alerts here as well. What you can do is just right click here, okay, you just say add alert. Okay, the same way we did earlier, you can create an alert on that particular stock or any asset class. All right, next thing, you see these 4 arrows, okay, pointing against each other. It is the full screen mode. So if you click on this, okay, you see here you don't have any features showing here, the top panel, the right side panel and the left side panel. It's just plain chart here of the price action. Okay, if you click that full screen mode. So if you want to go back, you just click on escape. Okay, if you click on escape, you're back to this full featured chart properties. Okay, here this is a full screen mode. Next, take a snapshot. Okay, anytime you want to take a snapshot, okay, you just need to click on the camera button here, you see here, okay, and say save chart image. If you want to copy chart image, if you want to tweet the chart directly to your Twitter handle, you can do as well. So if you click on save chart image, you see here the chart got saved here and it will open up for you. You can want to put this chart in your folder, or if you want to attach it to some of your studies, you can attach it. So it's in the take a snapshot option here, the camera button. So this is the details in regards to the top panel here. This is to the top panel here. Now let's not waste any more time. Okay, let's go to the next panel. Okay, that is on the right side. You see this panel here. Okay, now if you see the first thing, what do you see here? If I place a cursor on this like a notebook type, you see watch list panel. Okay, watch list. What is a watch list? Watch list is nothing but the number of stocks that you are keeping a watch on, that you are keeping your eyes on. So that's a watch list option. So if I click here, okay, you see here, okay, I have got Infi only here as into my watch list. So if you want to add watch lists, okay, if you want to add different stocks to your watch list, okay, if you want to keep an eye on them, so all you need to do is click on this add symbol here. Okay, type in the stock that you want to keep an eye on, say Tata Motors, or say let's say TCS. Okay, Tata Consultancy Services, this is the option. Just click on that. Okay, just close it. See here, the TCS is added to my watch list. TCS is so you can create a number of stocks under your watch list. Okay, create a number of stocks under your watch list. So this is one way to add watch list. The other way to add watch list is on this, the stock that you're analyzing. Okay, on that stock here, if you click here, right click, you see here add Tata Motors to watch list. Okay, just click on that. You see here Tata Motors got added to the watch list. Okay, two ways to create a watch list and add stocks under the watch list. So this is your watch list here. All right, so this is your watch list here, which you can use, okay, if you want to add any stocks. Okay, next one, we are already aware of the alert. So any alerts that you create through this option here, the alert option, or the right click and say add alert option here, they all get shown here. Okay, all the alerts that you have notified. So this is one way. Your broker also provides you the alert option. Okay, so in TradingView, what happens, this is a basic usage here on TradingView. If you want to go to a subscription mode, the pro mode here, you get many alerts to add here. In basic, you don't get to add many alerts. Okay, that anyways your broker provides you, so that you don't have to worry about that. All the brokers provide you an option to set an alert. You can set an alert on your broker's platform itself. Okay, so this is your alert option here. Next, if you see the next here, what it says news. Okay, so it says news for Tata Motors. So you have news actually for Tata Motors here. Okay, you have news for other details also, Indian benchmarks. Okay, what is happening into the auto sector. So you got all the news here. All right, this is in the news section. In this section, the data window, okay, you see the high, open, high, low, and close. Anyways, you can see it here as well, so you don't need this data window. All right, open, high, low, close, the change percentage, which you get if I place a cursor here on this candlesticks on the top panel itself, you will see what is the change percentage along with the open, high, low, and close. So this is in the data window. Okay, now here in the hot list, okay, in the hot list, what comes up is, it is, okay, TradingView have some default settings here, okay, which pick up the data for certain stocks. Okay, so now if you see, it's defaulted to US. So if I click here, okay, I go to India, okay, India NSE, you can select a certain hot list. So if you want any percent change gainers, okay, if I click on percent change gainers, if you see here, what you can see here, it pulls out all the stocks, okay, which have risen based on the percentage. Okay, see here, this particular stock, TD Power Systems, was up 19.99%. So that's why it picked up, because we gave that instruction, pick the stocks for NSE based on the percentage wise. Similarly, there are different options you can do it. Okay, similarly, there are different options you can change the settings to volume gainers. All right, so you can do it in the hot list. The next option here you can see here is the calendar, the events calendar. Okay, you got the events calendar here. It shows all the events. So here it is defaulted to US again. If you want to change it to India, okay, so now here you see here India. Okay, you got all the events calendar. This is the earnings calendar. Here it's showing all the stocks which are coming up with their earnings report. All right, so this is in the events calendar. Now if you want to create any ideas, okay, if you want to create any ideas here, okay, you can create an idea here. Okay, like you can create an idea. This is a public chat option. If you want to chat in regards to, see, the many users put their views. So if you want to chat, if you want to chat with any of them, if you want to make use of this platform, you can go to the public chats. Okay, then you have a private chat, so you can chat privately also. Okay, you can chat privately also. Here the idea stream. So as I said, the ideas that you want to publish here, you can put in the ideas here as well. Okay, so this is notifications. I don't have any notification. If any notifications come up, it will show up here. So this is much of the, so main things are your watch list, your alerts, okay, if you want to create, and the events calendar if you are following any events calendar here. So these are the main three things here on the right side corner here for TradingView. Okay, so if you want to open this, just click here. If you want to close this, place the cursor, just drag it towards your right side. So on the right side, let's go back, let's go to the left side of the panel. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just take out all this moving averages and the volume bars. Let me just take it out. Yeah, so just plain and simple here, right? So now here on the left hand side, okay, what do you see? You got a profile option here. You see here it shows your profile name here. Okay, that's the basic thing. We'll go to the important things here. Now you see here, now the presently my cursor, okay, it's a crosshair. If you see here, it's a crosshair. You got a vertical line here, you got a horizontal line here. It's like a plus sign. I don't want that. I want a dot. So I will want to see here, my cursor has changed to dot format. Okay, you see here, it shows a dot format. I don't want that. I want something to look like an arrow. You see here, I just have got an arrow here. It is just arrow here. So you can change it to different ways you want to use your cursor. Okay, so I prefer crosshair, so I'm just using it. Okay, because here it shows, you can see easily it gets highlighted in the dark color. Okay, what's the stock price presently, wherever you place it. Okay, now here, see, these are more of your drawing panels. Okay, this is on this side, this is more of your drawing panels. You can make the best use of it to draw the chart. So if I click here, there is a small arrow. If you click here, okay, you got a different drawing instruments you can use. Okay, say now trend lines. Okay, now if I want to draw a trend line. Okay, so those of you who don't know trend lines, the trend lines are basically the points which are the important points in the price action, wherein the price approaches and it gives us important information whether it will bounce from there or it will face resistance from there. Okay, so the trend lines. So now if I want to draw a trend line, so if I selected on trend line. Okay, I selected on trend line, so I want to draw a trend line from this zone, okay, to here. Okay, now this is my trend line. Okay, this is an upward trend line. This is an upward trend line. Similarly, you can draw a downward trend line. Similarly, you can draw the horizontal and support and resistance level. So this is my trend line. Okay, if I want to delete that trend line, okay, now see, trend line is drawn. I don't want this trend line anymore. So how do I delete it? Just take your cursor to this trend line, click on the trend line. Okay, you can change the color of the trend line. If you want to make a red green, you can change the thickness of the trend line. Okay, if you want to give it some, a dashed line or a dotted line, you can change that. Okay, as well. Okay, however you want to do it. If you want to delete it, just click on delete, so that trend line is gone. Okay, in the same option here, you got an arrow. Okay, now if you want to place it in a, okay, you see here, you got an arrow kind of a trend line here. All right, so if you want to change the appearance of the trend line, again, you can change the color of the trend line. You can make it thick, okay, thicker. You can make it dashed, or you can make it dotted. All right, so this is the different ways you can play around with. So just delete it. All right, the other thing is, see, you want to draw a horizontal line. Okay, you can draw a horizontal line, you can draw a horizontal ray as well. Whichever you want to select, you can select. And just click on horizontal line. You want to draw the resistance levels. Okay, you want to draw the resistance line here. So what you can do is identify where you want to place. So this is where I want to place my horizontal line. Just identify that line there, that price point, and just click on it. Okay, you've got your horizontal line placed here, and you can change the appearance by clicking on that horizontal line. But see, you should be really aware, okay, that the resistance and the horizontal support levels, they are not exact price points, they are the levels. Okay, they are the zones. Okay, they are not exact price points. So if I want to draw a zone, okay, if I want to draw a zone, what I go here is I go to this option here. This, you can see a brush mark here. So I click on rectangle. So this whole area, okay, this one becomes my, you see here, this becomes my resistance zone. Okay, this is my resistance zone. You can change the color by clicking on it. So if you want to red, if you want to keep it, make it black, whatever you want, you can do it. You can fill it with black, you can fill it with black color. All right, so this is the resistance zone. So in the moving on from the trend line, you see below that, okay, you have different options here. Okay, you want a Fibonacci retracement, you want a fib channel. Okay, so what is Fibonacci retracement? Anyways, I'll be making a video on how to use Fibonacci retracement effectively. Okay, how to use those fib lines effectively, where are the trades to be taken. So Fibonacci retracement, so if I want to draw, okay, from low to the high, okay, from low to the high. So this is your fib zones here that is drawn. This is a 50% level, okay, 0.5 level. So you can see the lines are drawn here. You can change the settings accordingly as well. You see now here it's only 0.50% line is highlighted. If you want, you know, 38.2% also to be highlighted, you've got 38.2% also to be highlighted here. It is shown here. So I just remove that line. So you got, so you want to draw Fibonacci retracement is just below this trend line drawing. So you got different options here which you can make use of. Okay, if you want to use any particular shapes, okay, if you want to use any particular shapes, if you want to use an highlighter, so if you want to use highlighter, okay, you see here, this is your highlighter. You want to use, just highlight main price zones here, okay, you can put in a highlighter here. If you are doing any video, okay, you can make use of this highlighters here to highlight the important price points. Okay, so you want to change the color, just click on it. You know, here is the option to change the color. So I just delete all those. Okay, now any drawings, okay, which you're doing, let me tell you that any drawings which you're doing and you want to remove it, you don't have to click on them, you know, then delete it. All you have to do is the simple trick I'll show you is right click. Okay, if you click right click, you see remove drawings. Okay, just click on remove drawings. Now you see everything is erased. Okay, all is erased. You don't have to click on them and then delete it. Right click, remove drawings, and it gets deleted from the chart. Okay, it get deleted from the chart. So that is another option here. Now in the below this, okay, highlighter option here, you see here T, this is the annotation tools. Okay, you have annotation tools. So if suppose you want to write something here or annotate on the chart, go to this here, say I want to write something here. Okay, I want to say resistance at this level. Okay, resistance at this level. You see here, I can write it here. Okay, I can put in my text here. I can change the color, make it bold or different font sizes. Click on OK. I can annotate here. So here all these things what you draw the lines, right, don't forget to save it. How you save it? Just click on this. Okay, and once it is saved, you see here the tick mark comes on that cloud. Okay, that means it is saved. Alright, so all your data needs to be saved all the time, otherwise you will lose that work you have done. So if you draw your lines here, suppose I draw this support line here. Okay, I have, see here it is not saved, there is no tick mark there. So I want to save it. Click on save, click on that option there, it gets saved. Alright, it gets saved here. Right, so these are your annotation tools here. You can put in use any kind of thing here. Okay, if you want to use a balloon form here, just select that, click here. Okay, you see here, you can write in your comment here. Okay, however you want to use it. So if you want to remove this, just right click, remove drawings. Now it's gone. Alright, so these are your annotation tools. So the patterns, if you are using any kind of patterns, ABCD patterns, you can use a triangle pattern, you can, you know, Elliott waves pattern, you can use the patterns here. Alright, now here in this, okay, option here, basically this particular option is useful when you are planning to take a trade. Okay, you are planning to take a trade. So what here, say now long position. If I click on long position option here, suppose for example I'm taking a long position from this level here. Okay, I'm taking a long position from this level. So what it shows, what it helps you calculate is, okay, so now it is plotted here. So now what you can do is, suppose you have bought Tata Motors here. Okay, you have bought Tata Motors here at this level. Okay, at this level 286.9. what it helps you to identify, so this is your target. You see here, this is your target. So what's the target in terms of percentage? Okay, you are expecting to make 24% on this trade. Okay, expecting to make 24% on this trade, that is around 70 rupees, and you're ready to lose, you see here, this you can adjust. Okay, you're ready to lose 10 rupees on that particular trade. Okay, so your risk to reward ratio is almost 7, that is if 6.63, if you lose 1 rupee on this trade, you are expecting to make 7 rupees or 6.63 on this particular trade. Okay, so you're ready to lose 3.73% and you are expecting to make 24%. So it will show you the trade, okay, how much you can make as per your plan. Okay, how much you can make as per your plan. Okay, so this quantity is defaulted. You can change the quantities anyways you want. Okay, here in the settings option. All right, fine. So this is your price option. Similarly, when it is going long, if you're going short, okay, come to this option, say short position. Okay, so now you went short here. Okay, let me just adjust this chart. Okay, for example, you went short here and on this level. Okay, so your stop loss will be above the price you sell. So your stop loss will be above, and you expect to capture this move here, okay, in Tata Motors towards the downside. Okay, so now it shows how much you're risking and how much you're expected to make on this particular trade. So this is on the short side, this is on the long side. Okay, just remove these things, they're gone. So this is what you can make use here on this prediction, okay, option here to draw the tools. Okay, you got long, you got short. Okay, you got a price range here. Now you see it shows the price range, okay, from top to down. The Tata Motors has fallen how much? 20%. Okay, it has fallen 20% from top to low. It has fallen 74 rupees. Okay, it has fallen 74 rupees. Okay, so there are various ways you can use it. So this is where you can find. So this smiley is of no use. You can put in all these images here. The scale. So another thing I use frequently to understand the move. Okay, so I use the scale to understand what's the move from, okay, down to up, okay, or from top to down. Okay, so now if I want to do from top to down, this point Tata Motors has fallen 20%. Okay, it has taken 39 bars. Okay, that includes how many bars are there. It has taken 59 days, and the total volume that was traded during this period was the 1.123 billion shares. Okay, this is the scale that you can use. Okay, this is a scale that you can use. All right, so these are the main features in the trading view. These are the main features in the trading view you can make use of. All right, so now this is your main chart. So now here you see here, if you want to go back into the history of the chart, you've got a zoom out, you've got a zoom in option. You can go right, you can go left. Okay, and you can just reset the chart. So if you want to zoom out, you want to go into the history, you can do it. Okay, just go in, zoom out. If you want to come back, okay, much better view, you can zoom in. Okay, this is your price scale. Anytime you see this scale is a haywire like this, okay, it's a haywire like this. Now what do I do? Okay, you'll be wondering, what do I do now? What happened to here? So all you need to do is place your cursor here on this, okay, price scale, right click, and you see reset price scale. Okay, reset price scale comes back to its original better form. Okay, it comes back to its original better form here. All right, so this is more of the data, the feature that is available in TradingView. It's very easy, very simple to make the best use of TradingView platform. Okay, all you need to do is you need to practice it, play around with it. Okay, keep going through the video, and you will see how you can make the best use of the TradingView platform. All right, I hope this video has been helpful for you. Okay, this is my channel, Stock Market Teacher. Please subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell notification. Whenever I upload a video, you will be notified instantly. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video with others who can also make use of this video to make their life easier to use TradingView.com. Right, I'll be coming with many more videos in future. Okay, I'm here to share with me my 14 years of trading experience in the markets, to teach you how to trade or invest, to make your life easier in the stock market, to lessen the confusion that is already out there, to lessen the noise that is already out there. All right, thank you guys. See you in the next video.